Can you say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
Good morning. It's funny that you're watching me, because now I feel nervous. If you're just not getting into reading, here are 3 books I think you should start with. If you're like me at all and you just started reading, but you're trying to find the right book, I got you. Here are 3 books that you should start with if you're trying to start your reading journey. If you're new to any of my videos, my name's Austin. I just started reading in January, and I found some books that I really enjoyed, only because I was on the book talk space and I had people recommend the books that they would want me to read. And I found 3 books, which is actually a trilogy, that I want you to start with because it'll get you locked in. I can talk about these books all day, but I'll keep it pretty short this time. And I'm talking about Red Rising series. Red Rising by Pierce Brown is 6 books total, with another book that isn't out yet, so it's an unfinished series. But I will say the 6 books, apparently, I've only read the first 3, are one of the best books of all time. But based off of the first 3, I will tell you, it is probably going to be one of my favorite 5-star books of all time, and I mean all 3 of these. My son's crying. He says no. The first one is Red Rising, which is only like 380 pages. It's funny that I say only because probably like a year ago, I'd say there's no way I'm ever reading a book with 300 pages in it. But this kind of kicks off into dystopian. It's like imagine Hunger Games on Mars, which I hate saying that, although I know that it is kind of true. But beyond that, this is like such a good way to kickstart. And just so you know, it's the first book, and if you really enjoy it, it's only, I would say it's probably like the least exciting one as you keep going. And I've only read the first 3. I'm about to start the other 3 probably this summer. But this one kicks off Hunger Games on Mars, where they kind of need to like work their way into an academy to earn your place in the society. But there's a level based off of colors, and red being the lowest and gold being the highest. And all these other different colors show where you are in culture, but also how you kind of break down within the society. Red being the low of the low, then gold being the highest. They almost treat them as like, you know, the hierarchy, like really high, like godlike. There's a guy named Daryl who makes his way up after some tragic things that happen. He ends up finding his way to become a gold that he then gets to have like revenge on them. But in that space, he ends up learning more about them. And it's just the perfect like analogy of like forgiveness, retaliation, like what it looks like to care for others, what tragedy looks like. The biggest thing within these books, if you're like me and you're like, I don't have that much time because maybe you're a dad, you're a parent, you're just busy. Every chapter in this brings like a plot twist that will leave you like wanting to read more. So if you're someone who gets addicted to things and you get locked in, I wouldn't start this. But if you're someone who doesn't have that much time and you read it and you can just read a chapter, every chapter has like an amazing ending that wants you to read more. So like it's exciting within each chapter. So you'll be locked in, trust me. I'm not gonna say much in the other 2, but just know that the next one continues the story of Darrow. Amazing characters in it, amazing loyalty. Then it goes into some crazy stuff in this one. I didn't think I was gonna cry in books. I am an emotional guy, for those who know me. I cried probably with at least all 3. Like I was like, oh, I could tear up with all of them. Morning Star, I definitely was crying at midnight in bed with my little book light on. But you know what? That's okay. So if you're like me and you're looking for a book and you're like, I don't know where to start, and you want to take a reference, allow these books to be the one that kickstart you. I'll even buy it for you. That's a lie. Maybe I would, depending who you are. But listen, I'd love for you to jump into these and then comment if you've read these below, because I'd love to hear your maybe your rating. Was it a 5-star for you? What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? Be prepared for some heartbreak in this, but also it's so addicting. It's worth it. Love for you to read these. So if you're like me and you want to read, jump into these. That's it. That's my yap sesh. 10 a.m. on a Saturday. Love you guys. Go buy these books. Let's go.